I tell you, there's a big misunderstanding about what's Taoism. In Chinese, there's more than one word for what we generally call Taoism. There's Daojiao, which is Taoist religion, and Daojia, which is more like what we think of as Taoism. And so within different Taoist schools, you have different specialties or different focuses. So and there is pure Taoist religion, which is completely different. We use Taiji Chuan as kind of a door in Taoist practice, or just in general with Taoist teachers and things. You don't just walk up and start practicing Taoism. You have to get to know the teacher, and you have to show what kind of student you are. So typically there's something that people refer to as the door. So that means that's your way of, sort of your way in, how you're getting into the school. So since I practiced Taiji Chuan for many years, I did martial arts since I was 9 years old, that's my way. I can tell someone's training, I can tell, you know, are they a diligent student, do they help their classmates, do they, you know, are they going to stick it out? Because to get any kind of real level of skill in something takes years. So if they're not willing to spend, you know, some years doing this, like this chant called Zhang Zhang, where you're standing like this, to be in this Saturday class, you have to be able to do that for half an hour.
Wow.
So,
I couldn't do that.
Well, it takes a year to build up to that. So that tells me, if someone's willing to take a year to build up to that, I know that, okay, they can be a diligent student. They can, because it is difficult, especially at first. In time, it's very, it's not hard in time, but at first it's very demanding. So if they're not willing to even try, then it's not worth my time to teach them something much more demanding like Taoist practice. You can get, there's things that you can get, skills you can get which may, what's the right way? See, these things are not very well easily spoken about in words, because you're talking about things that are really outside of the kind of mind that you use when you're talking in normal kinds of things. So, you know, if you're saying, okay, in Taiji Chuan, you know, or in Taoist practice, oh, okay, I'm doing my sitting practice, how do I sit? Well, there's things you can explain, you know, you sit this way and do this, and this is how you circulate your qi and so on. But explaining, you know, trying to explain the more, what's generally referred to as mystical kinds of experiences that are outside of this normal kind of cognitive mind, with words that the regular, you know, everyday mind uses, don't really work. You know, it's like saying, it tells on put in words, you know, what's faith? You know, you cannot do that. You know, Taoists don't spend time reading books. You know, people always say, you know, the Tao Te Ching and so on. My teacher was the patriarch of our lineage, and all the years I studied with him, whether it was with just his outdoor students or his disciple students, he mentioned Lao Tzu once in passing, and didn't comment on it or talk about Lao Tzu. We weren't instructed to read it, we didn't study it together. But, you know, you have to get on it and do it yourself, and then you know, this is how it's done. And then you have that experience.